Hello everyone, welcome to my walkthrough of Bloodborne. In today's episode, episode number 15, we're going to be covering the Nightmare of Mensis. In the last episode we did the Nightmare Frontier, so Nightmare Frontier is a optional area. So today we're actually progressing the story. A few little notes, or I guess one note, is the next area is going to be full of Frenzy. So yeah, Frenzy is definitely like 100% going to be the most relevant it's been, throughout this entire playthrough. So a few things that we can do to help kind of mitigate that is there's a few items that we can bring. Sedatives, if you're following the walkthrough, I believe a few episodes ago we went to Upper Cathedral Ward and we got the Cosmic Eye Watcher badge. So basically by having that badge, we can now buy this at the Messenger Bath. If you don't have the Cosmic Eye Watcher badge, this isn't like a make or break kind of item. You should have a decent amount already just by playing the game. But again, if you want more, you can buy some if you have that item. Bone Marrow Ash is going to be helpful for one specific, very annoying encounter. Again, you can buy Bone Marrow Ash at the bath if you want. And then Fire Paper is going to be very helpful. You can buy some at the Messenger Bath down there, or you can also buy some from the inside bath over here. I'm just going to probably buy 10, should be good. Fire paper, sedatives, and then a few other things that we can do. Attire, if you want. In the middle of the screen at the bottom, there's a frenzy resistance kind of stat. So just pick whatever pieces of gear have a high frenzy resistance. And then the last thing that we can do is at the memory altar for the Carol runes. Again, if you're following the playthrough, you should have the Deep Sea rune, which gives you 200 frenzy resistance, which comes in super clutch in this area. If not, in the last episode, we picked up the Great Deep Sea, which gives you 100 resistance to all status effects. Not quite as useful as the Deep Sea rune. So again, if you're following the playthrough, you should have this. I would definitely equip it for this next area. And that's enough spiel. Level up and then head on to the Nightmare of Mensis. Buttinge. Alright. And off we go. Alright, so right off the bat, when we get here, first thing we need to know is that, again, Frenzy is going to be a constant issue anytime we're outside, at least in this kind of first little half. So we're just going to have to deal with it. Again, that's why I strongly recommend having that rune on, the Deep Sea rune, and whatever attire helps you resist Frenzy, just because it's going to be a constant thing. If your bar is filling up relatively fast and you're about to take Frenzy damage, then you can use a sedative to deplete your bar. The fire paper is mainly for those silver beasts that we're going to fight. Again, once we kill them, kind of these blood worms are going to come out of their head and come attack us. If you kill them using fire, whether that be a Molotov, fire paper, any kind of fire, you won't have to deal with the worms. So the first one here, we're going to hopefully try to bait him out towards us. There's a second one not too far behind him. So we kind of want to fight this guy over here, and hopefully the second one doesn't come fight us all the way in the back by that bridge. Alright. Okay, let's get the second one. Hopefully. Come over here, buddy. Get him. Alright. So, that orange light. Anytime you are in the line of sight of that orange light, you're going to not only fill up your frenzy bar, but I'm sure you notice my HP bar is going down. So you basically want to stay out of line of sight. Again, it's only going to be relevant for this first little half here. And then once we cross this bridge, it's essentially going to be a kind of a non-factor. These guys, yeah, they also drop blood gems, which could be pretty useful. Again, with fire paper, you should be able to just swing on these guys and kill them in one cycle. Oh shit, my fire paper ran out at the last second, so I got that's fucking annoying. These are the little worms I was talking about. I think one is stuck in that rock. All right, we're just going to ignore that. Perfect. So this next section here, there's really two trolls we kind of want to. One we want to kill, the other one that we can kind of just sort of ignore, and then the other two off in the distance, there's going to be more of them on the right side. All the way over there, they're going to be throwing giant rocks at us. Mainly, there's another one, not this one, but another one kind of behind them on the left. We just want to whack him out of the way so we can get our blood chunk and then get the hell out of here. This is a very high probability of dying area, so... And as you can see, these guys are hella tanky. Kind of absurd. So again, over here, these two guys are going to start throwing rocks at us. You want to pretty much just whack this guy to be able to fuck. Hopefully. No. Alright, dude. I gotta get out of here. Where's that rock? This other one is also going to start throwing rocks at us, I believe. Yeah, so that's why I was hoping that wasn't going to happen. I just want my blood chunk. Fuck you. Alright, where's that other rock? We're good. Okay. This next area too, like this whole part is pretty hectic. Try to keep up. Open this door. Hopefully no one's following us. Just keep an eye out for the rocks. Holy fuck. Okay, we're good. If you don't like spiders, I apologize. So, basically all these spiders, we're going to have to kill the small ones, and we can ignore the big one for now. So what we're going to do is just basically run by them, and we're going to have to, again, kind of crowd control as much as we can and try to kill all these small ones. The reason why we can't run away from all the spiders is because there's going to be a hunter waiting for us on the bridge. So basically you end up getting sandwiched between a hunter and all of these spiders. Fire helps a little bit here, but not much. So just run, stick a little bit to the right. You can go right over here. And once you get about here, again, fire paper if you have it, and then just usually 2 or 3 hits and then back away. These spiders do a lot of damage, even the really small ones. Okay, there's a few small ones behind the big one, but I'm sure you noticed, look at the arms, look at the reach on this thing, and because it's kind of blocking the door right now, we run a very big risk of dying if we, oh shit, alright, try to fight it kind of head on. So you could either ignore the big spider once all of these small ones are dead. Honestly, there's nothing really of note that it drops. It's usually just quicksilver bullets. And you know, you could just move on and go fight this hunter if you absolutely want to kill it. That's why, you know, Molotovs would help, anything that helps kill it from range. But you know, for me, I definitely prefer the bone marrow ash. It's just a lot faster and a little bit more reliable, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Again, you don't need to do this. It doesn't really drop anything of note. But again, it's much safer taking it out like that. Like, you see that reach? I'm surprised it didn't hit me there, but I'm pretty sure if you're standing here, yeah, you get hit. Like, it's, it's a crazy reach. So, yeah, not trying to deal with that. Again, you don't need to kill it. Just showing you that this is probably the most efficient way to deal with it. And again, it's pretty much blocking the doorway, so even if we want to try to get behind it, we can't really do that right now. Didn't really need the bone marrow ash on that last one, but it is what it is. And actually, it didn't drop anything there, so that's fun. One kind of fun item, I guess, if you want a reason to kill it, is that we pick up the Shaman Bone Blade, which is the only time you pick it up in the game. You can buy it eventually once we get a certain item, but basically it's a really interesting item. You put it in your quick use item slot, and basically when you press square, your character is going to do basically like a stabbing animation. Fuck. Of course I wasted a fire paper. He's going to do like a stabbing animation with a dagger. So if you hit an enemy with that, basically that enemy is going to, I believe, turn hostile and start attacking other enemies. Or it works in a slightly different way. No, actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think what happens is whatever you stab with the bone blade, all of the other enemies in the area will start attacking that enemy. That's what it does. Okay, so after all of those spiders are dealt with, again, you don't need to kill the giant one. After all of the small ones have been dealt with, we have a hunter fight now. This guy, really the only thing, I mean, it's like any other hunter fight. They're, relatively difficult. But really what we're actually looking out for is the spells, mainly the Augur Vibrita, so like the tentacle coming out of his arm. He's going to also use the Call Beyond, which is that big kind of like, not explosion, but kind of, I don't know, like arcane projectiles that track you. So that's a little annoying. And then also, his left hand weapon is like I believe it's called the Rose Marinus, and basically he's going to be spraying numbing mist onto us. So it's very similar to like a flamethrower. But yeah, it does a really good amount of damage. And also, I think if you get hit by it too much, you can't heal anymore. But yeah, so let's test our luck with this guy. Should be able to swing a few times and hopefully catch with a parry. Oh, we canceled the Augur Vibritus there, which is big. That spray right there. Stay the fuck away from that. If anything, maybe shoot him so that he stops doing it. Alright, there you go. Oh, one more hit. There you go, buddy. Alrighty. What does he drop? Sedatives. Alright, fitting. Okay, so once you get into this area, there's nothing on the right-hand side, but over here on the left, we do have ritual materials to pick up. Again, we will not be using these, but if you're planning on doing chalice dungeons, yeah, you're definitely going to need the ritual materials. So this area is kind of funny. There's going to be a lot of these kind of little, I don't know, little mini soldiers or mini knights, or I don't even know what the fuck these guys are, honestly, but as you can see, they're friendly. The only time they will aggress onto you is if you aggress onto them, or if Big Mama, which is an enemy we're going to run into just a little bit further down, as soon as that enemy, which is, I'm assuming their mom, when that enemy aggroes onto you, they're going to start fighting you. So it's a little deceptive right now. You're like, oh, I don't have to worry about these guys. Eventually, we will have to worry about these guys. Before we trek on a little bit further, we need to open up a shortcut. Go down this elevator. And this is actually going to bring us to another kind of side of the area we were just in. So we kind of just did a big circle. But this lantern is the one we're going to be going to from now on. This is called Mergo's Loft. So this giant castle is Mergo's Loft. So a few more enemies that we have to kill before we go back to... We're probably going to go back to the dream and level up. And then progress with the area. Again, fire paper just to make these guys a little bit easier. You actually might be able to just push this guy. See, one more. There you go. Oh shit, alright. One at a time, please. Actually, Frenzy. You know what? Let's try something. I'm gonna see if I can run by these guys. Please let me run. Alright, thank you. Actually, yeah, there's an item. They are guarding the eye rune, which again, item discovery, if I'm not mistaken. So I forget exactly how it works, but basically I'm pretty sure... Oh yeah, it is working. So yeah, we're just letting the frenzy kill those guys. They, like you, anytime they are in the open and take frenzy, they're going to, yeah, they're going to lose HP. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's go kill this guy now that we're 1v1. Holy shit, I did not know you could do a... I kind of just went forward to see what would happen. I didn't realize you could actually do that. Good to know. Alright, so we got everything we needed to get. So for now... Honestly, you know what? I don't even need to go to the dream. If you want, go back to the dream. And again, once you're at the dream and you want to come back to this area, to this lantern specifically, you're going to go to the tombstone that we used, the Nightmare Tombstone, if I'm not mistaken. And instead of going to the Nightmare of Mensis, you're going to go to, I think it's called Mergo's Loft Base. So again, if you decide to go to the dream and level up, that's how you get back to this specific lantern. You do want to come back to this one because we just opened up that shortcut. So again, Mergo's Loft Base is the one you want to go back to. So once you're back, if you went back to the dream, go right back up the elevator. And again, we just have to trek on a little bit further until we get to the, okay, until we get to the next part. Yeah, there is an item over here. I believe we also have, just a little bit further, you can hug the left instead of going down the stairs. Right over here, we should have some blue elixirs. Yep, okay. Down here, so that enemy with the chain and the giant axe is basically what the enemy I was talking about. So as soon as that enemy aggroes onto us, all of those little other silver dudes are going to get mad at us and try to come kill us. So we're going to try to hurry up and kill her. So we have to, so we don't have to deal with all of them at the same time. They're also going to, don't get too close to the edge. They're going to do a shoulder tackle and literally try to push you off of the fucking edge. Like that. And it's surprisingly effective. Like you're basically, it's almost like a stun. Like not only does it knock you back, but you can't, you know, get out of it. Like you can't just spam dodge and not fall off of the fucking level. So it's like you're playing Overwatch or some shit. All right, where am I going? I'm lost. No, keep going straight. It's because it's foggy. I can't see a fucking thing. Again, just watch out for these guys. I don't trust them anywhere. Anytime I'm near an edge. Instead of going left and fighting that enemy, you actually want to go right. There's going to be one hiding over here. 4 or 5. Holy shit, 5 hits. And there's another one over there. Actually, there's 2. And yeah, they have ranged weapons, so even if you throw like a pebble or you shoot at them, they're just going to stand there and start shooting at you. So hopefully we can just rush one, try to get one out of the way. They're going to shoot pretty much poison darts at you, and it's rapid poison, not slow poison, which is a little bit more, fucking Christ, dangerous. Okay, can you stop? My fucking god. Hold on here. I need to reassess the situation. Fuck. I hate this. What is happening? This honestly isn't that difficult of an area. I'm just fucking brain dead, I guess. Alright, maybe I should have went back to the dream, huh? Good thing we opened up that lantern. Now it's a relatively quick walk to get back to where we just were. I believe that's the first death of the walkthrough. Yeah. Kind of shitty. Gonna make the episode a little bit longer. I was hoping that it wasn't gonna be a 40-minute long video, but it might end up being that. Like I said, luckily after we get through that, we're pretty much at the end. We just have another elevator to take, another shortcut to unlock, and then we're pretty much good to face off against the boss. I wonder if, I forget, I don't think they're weak to fire paper, but this just might make it a little bit easier. Nope. Should be okay. I think they are weak to fire paper because it took more damage. Are you kidding me? Not that weak. Yeah, they are relatively tanky, as you can see, even with fire paper. We're still taking like, what is that, 4 hits? 5? Jeez. I think these guys do die a little bit quicker. 3, 4 maybe? No, 5. Holy fuck, dude. Alright. What about R1, L1? Alright. At least we got our echoes back. We got rid of one of them. So now, let's try to kill... There you go. See how much easier it is when you use your brain and you think a little bit? Kind of crazy, huh? Oh. As I whiff. Can you not? Thank you. Obviously, there's cover here, so I don't know why I was like panicking the first time, and when I died, there's literally things that you can use to not get shot at. So yeah, use it. Don't do what I did the first time. Before you use the elevator, go over here, go to the left. Pick up some lead elixirs, which we will not be using. Not that great of an item, sorry about that. And after you get on top of this elevator, a few more things. Oh yeah, this thing's gonna try to drop on us. So yeah, devs are cruel. They went ahead and made a dog-crow hybrid. And it's honestly the most evil thing they could have done. So yeah, as you would expect, a dog-crow hybrid. Pretty annoying enemy. Alright, over here we got 2 more that are going to try to drop down on us, so just walk underneath them. and patiently wait for them to fall down. Hello? Are you stuck? Are you stuck? You can do it. You can do it. Alright. Alright. You know what? Poor little thing. We're gonna leave him alone. And here. Really? Drop down after I give you mercy? Alright, dude. Item over here, which I forget what it is. Also, there's a fucking crow dog in there. Oh, fuck. A blood gem. A pretty good one, too. Level 5. We are going to equip that. Is there another one over there? Okay, fuck that. And then, sorry. I'm getting really distracted. Over here. Left side. See, look at that thing. Look at that fucking monstrosity. Another one over here, and I think that's it. Bloodstone chunk. Kin cold blood, which again I think is like 12,000 free blood echoes. Might even be 15,000. Don't go in here. That is the boss room. You want to actually go down this elevator here, which is the shortcut we're going to be using if we die during the boss fight. So now I definitely will go back to the dream and level up and probably equip that blood gem that we just picked up. So yeah, I will see you guys when we get back to the dream. Okay. Actually, we picked up a few chunks. I don't think it's enough to get this. Yeah, no, definitely not. What am I doing? My brain is not working today. So that's the 78. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Way better. So the one we picked up is this one. So right off the bat, gives us 12.6 physical attack. And then boost our rally potential. Rally, if I'm not mistaken, in this game is basically your, well, you know that little orange bar, like when you get hit, and there's a little orange part of your HP bar that you can recover by hitting enemies. It basically increases how much HP you can recover by doing that. Or it makes that orange bar bigger, essentially. Actually, anything of note here? What is that? Attack down, yeah, okay. I'm sorry? Oh, that is really good too. Physical attack, 12. Jesus. All right, we got pretty lucky again. I'm pretty sure that one specifically, which is actually a really good one, drops from the silver beasts in the last area we're just in. The guys that spawn the worms out of their head. So it wouldn't actually be a bad idea to go ahead and maybe farm a few of them. Just kill a bunch of them over and over again, so you can maybe get that blood gem. It's surprisingly really good. Repair. All right. Yeah. Geez, I'm surprised. Almost 400 damage with our Select Lever now. That's awesome.
I'm what it very well.
Man, do I? Because I'm almost thinking once we get our Select Lever up to level 10, we're actually going to benefit a little bit more from strength. So I'm almost thinking we get this up to 35 now. Oh yeah.
Farewell, may you find.
All right. So actually, yeah, before the boss fight. Ooh, yeah. So I'm going to do almost like I did with the ROM one cycle a few episodes ago in Bergenworth. I'm probably going to show you guys the boss fight the way the way it was intended to be done, and then at the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys a cheese that we can do using poison knives. Actually, so in your storage box, you should have a good amount of them. Oh, apparently I already have 20. Okay. Worst case, you can buy some from the messenger bath for kind of cheap. I think it's like 1,000 blood echoes per, like 1,200 per knife. But yeah. So if you want to do the cheese that I will show you at the end of the video, you will need to bring poison knives. I think you need a minimum of, I want to say 15. But it might even be as little as 12. But yeah. So make sure, again, if you want to do that cheese, bring poison knives. If not, I believe Micolash is weak to, I want to say fire, because he is a human after all, but it might be bolt, because he's so kind of closely related to the Great Ones and like the lore and stuff like that. He might actually be weak to bolt. So you know what? I think I'm going to bring, I think it's bolt. My gut is telling me bolt. So bolt paper if you want to fight him normally. and poison knife if you want to do the cheese. And then we're going to go back to Mergo's Loft, the base. I did kind of forget that I wanted to set up a save state so that I could go back to the Micolash boss fight and, you know, do the cheese, basically redo the boss fight so I could show you guys how to do the cheese. So yeah, I'm thinking once I get to the boss arena, I'm actually going to quit out the game and create a save state so then I can, again, kind of redo the boss fight a few times. So yeah, I do apologize, but give me a few. Oh yeah, these skeletons, by the way, they're going to be everywhere in the boss arena. I think they don't permanently die. Like they'll basically just keep infinitely respawning if you kill them. It might only be twice. Like basically, if I'm sure you noticed, we didn't get any blood echoes from that. And if you give it a few seconds, or it might actually be the ones in the boss room. I don't even think it is these ones specifically. It might be just the ones in the boss arena. But yeah, so again, I'm going to just quit out real quick. I'll meet you guys back out here. I'm just going to create a save state. Welcome back. Sorry for the inconvenience. Another thing that we can do to help us out, you're going to notice really Micolash only has two attacks. The Augur of Abritus, which is like the tentacle arm attack, and then the other one is Call Beyond, which is like the tracking, I don't know, fucking arcane projectiles. So Beast Blood Pellets are actually going to be very handy. And yeah, again, he only has one attack, and you'll see his AI is very predictable. So yeah, once you enter the boss arena, Micolash is a very annoying boss fight. A little bit of RNG, where we're essentially going to be relying on him giving us what we want in a sense of we're gonna have to chase him around these hallways here, kind of Scooby-Doo style, until he decides to go into a room where we can fight him. Once he gets half HP, he's going to disappear into a new section of the boss arena. We're gonna have to chase him again. Eventually, he's going to lock himself into a room, and anyways, not a fun boss fight. So when you walk in, you want to go all the way to the end, and then go to the right. You don't really have to kill those skeletons. Oh my god, he did it immediately. This is the best case scenario. He's going to go to the right hand side, which is kind of shitty for a walkthrough, because I don't really get to show you guys where are the skeletons. There you go, these guys. So these guys you do actually want to get rid of, especially if you're using these blood pellets. So yeah, Micolash, as you can see, if you stand far enough away from him, he will not do anything. The only attack he does in his first phase right now is the Augur of Abritus, which is this. Get close enough, and he'll do that. That's pretty much it. Again, once you get close to him, alright, or he's just not going to do anything. We take that too. There you go. Alrighty, so once he disappears, you want to enter the room that you just came into and go to the right and go up the stairs. Once you get up the stairs, you're going to go through this doorway that's now opened up. I don't believe that doorway is opened up before, but anyways. So once you get here, before going to the top, you want to go down here. We have a kind of, oh, actually, an Scurrying Beast that has chunks, bloodstone chunks. So yeah, there's the level 3 Moon Rune down here, which is basically, again, the Moon Rune gives you, just passively, gives you more blood echoes for killing things. So that is the max level Moon Rune that we can pick up down here. So very good to have, especially if you plan on farming in like New Game Plus or something like that. It's very good to have as many of the Moon Runes as possible. We want to get Mama angry at us and then just back away so that the little archer guy can't shoot at us. Alrighty. And then right down here at the bottom of the stairs is the, again, level 3 Moon Rune. Very good for farming blood echoes. So, just keep climbing the stairs all the way to the top, all the way even further. The next landing, pretty much right where we are here, this is where we entered the staircase, so now you want to go and just keep climbing. Oh, blood vials. Go up. And now we're going to have to chase him around a little bit more. Ideally, actually, no, I do want him to show. There you go. So when he goes to the top, every time, he's going to go to the left and then jump through a mirror. Whenever he does that, actually, so this is actually where we want to end up. At the very, very end, once he locks himself into that room, we're going to have to find this room again. So keep note of where this room was. For reference, though, it's at the very, very top. It's literally the top floor, if you will. And then we just keep going down. Now we again have to find Micolash. He's going to be down onto this landing, and now there's another floor that we can go, kind of like a basement, I guess, or a, the bottommost floor. He's going to turn right. He's going to turn right again, and then hop into another mirror that's going to bring him back onto the other landing that we were just at. You actually do want to pick up this key over here. It's going to open up a shortcut. Not a great shortcut, but a shortcut nonetheless. I really wish this guy wouldn't be fucking screaming in my ear. Jesus Christ. Howling like a fucking wolf. We actually want him to go into... Nope, not that one. Up on the next landing, so I guess the second floor, or the middle floor, he's going to want to turn left. If not, he's going to go to the third floor, turn left, go into the mirror. As soon as you see him turn left, just turn around. He's going to hop into the mirror. We're going to have to go right back to the, I guess, the bottom floor. One more floor. As you can see, it's basically just a big square. Oh, there you go. So that should have reset his AI. I don't think I mentioned it, but if he runs by you, don't hit him. Basically, his AI is resetting, and he's taking a different path. You actually don't want to hit him because he's going to disappear, and it might just fuck up his pathing even more. There you go. Now he's going to the room we want him. He's going to drop down. There you go. The cheese I was talking about that I'm going to show you at the end of the episode is basically just standing here with poison knives and poisoning him to death. There's also another really funny thing that you can do is basically do a lunge or do a dodge and do a plunging attack, land on him, and then basically block him from being able to enter the doorway. I don't recommend doing that because it might actually fuck up his AI, but I could show it to you guys just in case you guys are curious. But yeah, don't recommend doing this. Oh no, I messed it up. Doesn't matter. So once he gets into the... Oh, what the hell? There you go. This room. I thought it was the other doorway that blocked up. So, after he locks himself in the room, from here, you want to go up. Oh, shit. Get away from me. That's okay. That's the entrance. Go up. We basically want to go back to the top floor. Go up again. And right down here where this guy is blocking the fucking guy. Alright. Once we drop down here, now we have to worry about the Augur of Abritus, which is the tentacle arm, and the A Call Beyond, which is the other spell that does an insane amount of damage. And he's basically just going to spam those two attacks over and over again. Wherever he is, there you go. Oh shit, that's kind of bad. There you go. Just keep sprinting. Either that or spam the dodge button. Honestly, I don't know which works better. I think just sprinting around works a little bit better. Dodge the Augur. Dodge the Augur. Oh no, he does have a... Oh, look at that. He's actually doing fisticuffs. Crazy, dude. Alright, dude. And there you go. As you can see, the RNG... wanting him to get to the right room is the real boss here. Okay. Went to kill him. We get a cutscene. Actually, I'm wondering if... Yeah, okay. So, skip this cutscene. Now we've technically, again, entered kind of a new chapter in Bloodborne, once again. So there's a few things that are going to kind of open up for us that we can now do. Am I missing something? I don't think I am. Okay. So once you killed Micolash, exit that, go to the left. Top of these stairs. Over here. All the way on top. Where we were pretty much when we dropped down into the boss arena. Cross the bridge. activate the lantern, and honestly, hold on, just gotta look at my notes. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's it for this episode. We covered the first, yeah. So in the next episode, we're going to pretty much tidy up a side quest, and essentially finish off Mergo's Loft, which is the area we're in right now. And the main thing that we're going to do in the next episode is get the Blood Rock, so we can upgrade our right hand weapon to level 10. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and hopefully I see you guys in the next one. Peace, guys. Have a good day. All right. So for the Micolash cheese, once he gets to the in the second stage, after you get him to half HP, once he gets to this part, eventually he's going to drop down. You're literally just going to take out your poison knives, stand on the edge here, and just lock onto him, throw 3 poison darts. Just be careful once you hit him with a poison dart and there's like an instance of damage. Every time there's an instance of damage, and because we're using a poison knife is like damage over time. He's going to kind of like, I don't know, teleport around a little bit, like back and forth. So you'll see. Just be careful. Just make sure you don't waste any knives, or at least little knives as possible. You see a little like skip he did, and there you go. Once he's poisoned, he's just going to keep doing this over and over again. And yeah, if you don't really want to deal with the arcane spam, if you just want to do this and watch him suffer for making you suffer, you're more than welcome to take this approach. So yeah, I'm probably just going to mute and fast forward the rest of this because it's going to take a while. Again, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully I see you on the next. Peace out, guys.